Welcome everybody to Technical Tuesdays, volume 33. Now today it's just me on my own, okay, Nat's away on a meeting. It's currently been a very hectic and busy week. As you know, Everything FX, we are in the launch phase now. Monday is the official date where the link will be posted to everybody. So this is going to be a short but sweet video focused on the analysis, what's been going on in the market in the past week and what I think is going to happen for the week ahead. Also, keeping it short and simple because we also have two students coming back who did the course around 3 or 4 months ago who are about to go live, so they just want a little bit of a tune up and they just want to talk about a few of the questions and go through some of the work before they actually go onto their live accounts. Now next probably Sunday or Monday, we're actually going to be doing a full video breakdown of me and Nat going through the features of Everything FX. The webinar went great the other night, however it was quite rushed because we were pushing for time on Sunday and we're still pushing for time this week. So we're going to do a full video breakdown. It's going to be posted on the YouTube channel at the same time as the actual website goes live as well. So everybody who's been interested, I'm getting messages through Twitter now still, many people asking me do we have any like beginner videos for people who are completely fresh to FX, and indeed we do. I'm going to give you guys an insight into today's technical page shortly on Everything FX, just for some of the demonstration content that we actually had put on there from the panel of traders, which has actually done pretty well this week already. So yeah, the video will be posted hopefully Sunday night, Monday, with the official link. So that's the official go date. So let's just crack straight on. Now in the market this week we had, last week I went over USD JPY, I went over EU, AU and also GU. Now we had around 3 out of 4 targets achieved on the pairs. USD JPY 124s, we had the barrier of 1.5300 smashed through, and we went around 100 to 150 pips lower on that on GBP USD. I was in fact anticipating the pair to go even lower. Okay, however today we've had a slight reversal on some of the majors. Euro USD didn't quite make it, and Aussie as well. Aussie actually came to one of our key levels as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start off with GBP USD. Now you can see GBP USD in front of me now. So I'm going to start from the top once again. Now monthly GU, we are in a range of consolidation. So with that being said, we're kind of at some major key levels with this currency pair at the moment. We also this week, remember on Friday we have non-farm payroll, the first Friday of this month. So as you can see here on the weekly chart, I was in fact anticipating a drop to 1.5050. However, we've reversed. It could still come through because we're still early on in the week, who knows. But currently, the current situation on GBP USD is that we found pretty much a base at 1.5180, and today, currently, just looking at that candle right there, that is a current bullish engulfing formation. Now we can see a slight weakness in the prior days, not necessarily yesterday, but the prior 3 days because of the price action. You can see here, these are indecisive candles, spinning tops. However, this is the most consecutive declines we've had. I think it's since summer last year. I think it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive down days, and then we've whipped all the way back up. This could be temporary. Tomorrow we could fall back over. However, I'm kind of I always draw for the Fibonacci if I'm having a little bit of trouble in this market. So what I've just found today when doing my analysis this morning is the 50% fib. If this today around 9-10 p.m. daily close actually rebounds off the 50% Fibonacci, then we could be in for a reversal to the upside. A reversal to the upside, the key levels that we want to watch for are 1.5500. okay, break of that, we're coming back to this key resistance here, 1.5750, and then overall we could see 1.61. Now we can go back a few videos and you can see where I was talking about the 1.6100 level. Okay, I actually thought it was going to be achieved around here, but we did actually pull back. Oh, by the way guys, I hope you like my t-shirt. Everything FX. Let me show you the back of it. as you can see, yes, representing. Okay, so all of the traders panel and whatnot, we all have t-shirts. I'm quite happy about that one. Now let me just carry on anyway. Yeah, so GBP USD all the way up to 1.5 at 1.5500, 1.5750, 1.6100. That's what I really got to say about GBP USD, to be honest. A good setup today if you were on point. Was in fact a nice trend line. We had an inside bar down here, okay, nice inside bar, which you could have took advantage of. And we also have this trend line break on the 4 hour / 2 hour. Moving averages crossed over. I'm anticipating a long trade on this if today's close is quite strong. So today's close, bullish engulfing, buy. Okay, again, please use money management and use this in alignment with your own trading knowledge. So yeah, a buy, and we could indeed come all the way up to here, 1.5500, 1.4550. Break of this trend line here, and you know the targets that I've just went over. Now, your USD is a bit of a tricky one. Okay, this has been driving me quite insane for the past few days. Now, last week's candlestick, okay, not last week, the prior week, I highlighted this on last Technical Tuesdays. We had the bearish engulfing. We followed through a little bit, however, we closed as a doji. We spiked down, closed, and as you can see, if I just zoom out on this chart, let me actually just zoom out. Okay, so what we can see here is this decline. These two moving averages, my moving averages, have been converged for quite a period of time, and it looks like now is the first time they're actually crossing back over since like May 2014. So this could be quite a significant one. If this weekly candle holds up, we could potentially, I'm not sure about non-farm payrolls, but if we do see more dollar weakness / euro strength overall, we could maybe even close up here. I'm not sure yet. This weekly close is going to be quite significant. If we do close strong on the week, today especially, this is a huge bullish engulfing. The momentum in this one candle alone just absolutely destroys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, and we can see this daily area of resistance here, 1.1200, 1.1170 to 1.1200 is the daily resistance range. If we do currently hold our head over that range, as well as GBP USD, we could maybe anticipate more buyers, okay, coming into the market. And we can also see here ABC retracement off the 61.8. So if that level holds, this could well come all the way back up, make a new high past 1.1500. Remember, 1.1500 was a level that we were talking about a few weeks back. Pulled back, deep pullback to the 61.8. I thought it was going to go short. The reason being is because this level across here, where we broke the mid-range, bumped our head back on it, and I thought we were going to roll over. However, today things have changed in the market, so we have to keep on top of things. So a nice daily close here, bullish engulfing above the daily resistance, straight off the 61.8. We may be able to come all the way back up and make a new higher high to 1.1500, and then beyond all the way to 1.1720. Okay, and hopefully I'll be able to catch up on that next week or so. But yeah, favoured region is 1.1500. Next currency pair, Aussie dollar. Now, Aussie dollar was just declining, it was just sliding, just getting whacked across the head for a period of time. Now, this on the weekly at the moment, okay, so this is what I was looking at. I had my range of daily resistance across here, spiked above it, closed below it, bearish engulfing, whipped the price back down, momentum's there. Following week came through, and again we're having trouble at this level here. See how we've had trouble here, having trouble again. Currently the moving averages crossed over, crossed back down, and now it looks to me as if my blue moving average is going to cross the red moving average, okay, which is also an early indication of this could potentially start to go long. Weekly candle currently is just scraping a bullish engulfing. However, again, we haven't finished a week, so if we do finish the week strong, the week after Friday non-farm payroll, we could in fact anticipate some bullish movement and momentum to the upside. Today's candle, bullish engulfing again, similar to Euro USD and GBP USD. We've engulfed 1, 2, 3, 4 prior days of price action. Okay, so if this closes strong, I would not like to be short around these regions. If this closes strong today, I think we could go long on this pair, all the way back up to this region up here. Now, yeah, with that being said, 4 hour, similar scenario to GBP USD once again. 1 second. This would have been a nice setup. Counter trend line break. Actually, no, I would consider that just as a trend line, to be honest. And we also had an inside bar down here on the support level. The inside bars are great at support levels and resistance levels. But yeah, I do think this is going to at least come up to 7,900. So like 120, 125 pips, all the way back up to this level up here, 0.8050. Okay, so that's AU, EU, GU. Today's close, if it's strong, we're bullish. Euro JPY. Okay, now Euro JPY is one. This was some great analysis. This wasn't even my analysis that I picked up on this week. I'm just going to switch over to the Everything FX today's technical page just to give you an insight. So here's a little preview of just one of the pages. Now this is the page that you're going to hopefully set as your bookmark each and every day, or even your home page, in which you can come on here and say, okay, I need a little bit of trading guidance. Now, as you know, posts on Instagram, Twitter, we're quite limited and restricted as to the size of the chart, and also the size of the paragraph in which we can actually talk about the chart. Now here, as you can see, each and every page on Everything FX has a little video, okay, a little animation video with a simplistic explanation of how each and every page works. Okay, keeping it very, very simple. As you can see, the logo, simple yet smart. Here, little bio intro on the page. Now these are going to be updated on a daily basis. So you have me here, and we all have select currency pairs. We have Nat here, we have a great guy called D. He's a specialist in yen pairs, USD JPY and Euro JPY. Nat specialising in pound and I think it's USD CAD. I'm on Euro USD and Aussie USD, and then we have one of our other friends here called Gus, and he's the one who is going to be specialising in gold, a few gold traders as well. So here, all of these are going to be mixed up. You can feel free to come on here. Okay, so this was my Euro USD forecast for Sunday for the demo / promo we did on the webinar. So after a substantial bullish rebound, the current outlook for this pair is for price actions to offer more a compelling opportunity, because it was still a bit 50-50 on Sunday. So this is where I highlight, okay, the fib was on there. So on this website and on this particular web page, you're going to get more in-depth descriptions of analysis, and it's going to be more of a non-biased outlook. So here I did the outlook for, this was the mid-range region I was talking about. I even talked about the Fibonacci. So a bullish activity, the May close, because we're looking at the monthly as well. A daily close above 1.11 may indicate that the pair's recent decline could be a potential pullback and retracement, and that support level may hold firm. And then again here you can expand, and you can feel free to print screen this every day if you wish, because we all have specific points in which we need to write this analysis to keep it simple and straightforward to everybody, and all traders at all different levels. So upside and downside scenarios overall. So some great, but the one I want to really highlight here, okay, is the Euro JPY. Even that came with some great GBP USD. A bullish advancement back above 1.5500 will potentially provide a buying opportunity, which will surpass 1.5800, 1.6100, which I've just briefly gone over as well. So here, Euro JPY. Now this one, he was very bullish on this pair. Okay, so the element focus for this pair was a bullish advancement all the way to 140 major weekly barrier with a potential resistance at 138. So if I just, again, you can go ahead and check this chart out. He specializes in Ichimoku, very easy and simplistic way of trading. So we'll relate this to Euro JPY now. Smashed all the way above that resistance, and he is looking for 140 to be achieved. That's a very strong bullish day, and the weekly candle is also crazy strong as well. MA crossover on my charts and whatnot. So yeah, he came through with some of the best analysis this week. and we have some gold analysis here as well, which is quite straightforward. Also guys, for you who weren't in the webinar, we also have a little feature here on the bottom of Everything FX, whereas it's called Trending Technicals, and all you have to do to be featured on here at random is hashtag Everything FX on all of your Instagram charts. Now we have a couple of our students here, Lee Forex. I think it's a GBP, yeah, GBP USD. I think this came through nicely for him, actually smashed through his target. He's one of our students. All of these guys are our students here. So you have an opportunity to be featured on this chart here, and there's always room for expansion as well. So I'm not going to go through all of the rest of the website. I'm just giving you an insight in today's technical page because it's very, very straightforward. Okay, and overall it's going to be more in depth than anything you've seen us post on any social platform so far, and you know, it stretches, there's a lot of stuff on here. Okay, so that's your JPY, and the last thing I wanted to go through, okay, was in fact another target that was achieved last week, which was USD JPY. And I did say on the daily/weekly we broke this major trading range here, and 124 was the upside target, so we actually came bang on 125, and now we're pulling back. So current outlook on this pair is a little bit of dollar weakness, while the majors might, you know, start to advance a little bit to the upside. This can potentially pull all the way back to retest 122 now as well. So that's just a roundup of what happened last week. A few targets were achieved. Euro USD, no good for us today. However, I'll give you the current outlook after today's price action and so on. Everything FX video will be posted next week, hopefully Sunday or Monday, when the website is fully live and operational. There's going to be a live chat on the website. There's going to also be somebody on an admin, because there's quite a lot of us on the team. There's going to be an admin in which you can talk to. I'm not sure about the Skype, however, email back and forth if you need any more information about some of the features. So that's about it for today with the technicals. Very, very short video. I hope that you gain some insight from them technicals, and leave some questions, comments, observations, and hopefully we'll be in with a topic next Tuesday. So thanks guys, and all the best in the market for the week ahead, and watch out for non-farm payroll on Friday. We always do say take the day off because it's not worth getting mixed up in all of that junk. So yeah, have a great week.